Hey guys, today our vlog is about lazy people who think they do everything right.
Yeah. Like, when you're sitting around doing nothing and we're doing all the work, and then you go and tell everybody that you did all the work, clearly they're not going to believe you.
And if they do, then they're just stupid because even if they sit there and watch you do all the work, they believe the other person.
Yeah. I don't get why people do that. Like, I don't care if you say if you did some of the work, but when people see I did all the work and you're like, oh no, I did that, shut the fuck up. You're fucking dumb.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or like when you're playing a game and someone like whips something at you and it hits you like in the eye or something, because I got hit in the eye with a card yesterday, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I told them not to do it again, and if they did, then they weren't gonna play the game with me and my friend anymore. And so about 10 minutes later they do it again, and me and my friend tell him to go because we weren't gonna put up with it. He goes and tells the teacher that we wouldn't let him play anymore.
Yeah, like, obviously they warned you once. Why would you go do it again? You're just asking for attention. You're an attention whore and you're stupid. Grow up.
And like when I don't know.
Like, when you're like in a class or something and you're doing a project and some kid's all like, oh, I'm just going to turn around the other way and not talk to you and not answer your questions, and I'm going to just talk to people or draw or listen to my music and just let you do the whole thing. And then when I don't get much credit for it, I'm going to go tell the teacher that I did all of it and you did none of it. Like, what is the point of that? Just do your work, just do your part in the project and get it over with.
Like when we have the choice to do it by ourselves or with a partner, I normally choose to do it by myself because I always get stuck with people who don't do any work.
See, my grade's different. They usually let us choose our partners, but if we can't, then I'll do it by myself, because even when I choose partners, sometimes friends aren't even a good partner because you talk too much and you don't get your work done. So I do it alone because it's easier to do and you can do whatever you want on it and people aren't asking you a bunch of questions about it and stuff. Just do what you want and don't get with a person that's just going to talk to their friend the whole time and like listen to music or do whatever and not going to help you, because you don't need that, because that's just stressful
Yeah.
and annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, like, oh my god, I just hate people so much. Like, honestly, if I could choose anything that I hated more in the world than people, there wouldn't be anything. It's just people in general. I just want to, like, hope they go off this earth. Like, fall off the edge of it. I just hate people a lot.
Like there's some people, like if you get paired up with them, they will actually do the work with you, and that's actually good because then you don't get yelled at because you didn't give the other person any credit when you did it all.
And I hate when people, like, just, what we said before, like, when they, like, bitch, when they did do something and they said they didn't. Like, when I was younger, we used to have to read to, like, younger kids. When I was in, like, grade 5, we had to read to, like, grade 2ers or something. And one of them, he goes to my school now, but we were sitting there, and I was trying to read a book, and he was like, no, I don't want to read this one. He wouldn't read any of them, so I told him to choose his own book, and he wouldn't. And then when I wouldn't read to him, and he wouldn't read, he went and told the teacher that I wasn't trying to do anything. Do you know how pissed off I was? Like, you were the one not choosing the book. You're an idiot.
Kids used to do that to me too.
Yeah. And I don't get why we get in trouble, because the teachers see that we're trying, and we can't, like, force them, because every time I tried to read, he'd close the book. So, yeah.
Or when you get stuck with someone you don't like, and you both of you don't like each other, and you have to work on a huge project together, and then the other person refuses to do it, and so you basically get stuck just doing it all by yourself.
Yeah, and then they get credit for it.
And even the teacher knows, they still give the other student all the credit, and that just doesn't make sense.
I know, right? But I am sorry that I look terrible today, because I didn't shower last night. So I'm a grease ball. I didn't straighten my hair. I pretty much just woke up, and my makeup's all down my face. I am lazy, and I'm wearing pajamas, and I look really gross. But we pretty much really had a hard time with our vlog today, and I don't know why, but we just couldn't think of anything, because I think we're like overtired or something.
Probably.
But my friend's waiting to call, so I'm pretty sure that's all we have to say. So thanks for watching, guys. We're out.